stop streaming instead of stop recording. Oh well.
Da, 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 da.
Yep. Do not adjust your set. We are still streaming. Okay. I'll remember someday. I was just way too close to the button. Let's here.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Yeah, I think Twinkle Park is there, so I think your also your mouse is back.
And it's funny because I'm sitting here playing a game and I don't notice it.
I keep thinking of things I was gonna say, and I keep forgetting what I was gonna say.
That's not good.
I'm getting old.
Dude, I'm older than you. Shut up.
We're getting old.
Yeah. Screw you. I'm 25. I'm gonna be that age forever.
Yeah, I'm 25 going on 31.
Let's see. Okay, maybe Twinkle Park isn't next. Please show ID. Oh, wait. No, that's not it.
Mystic Ruins, isn't it?
Maybe, yeah, maybe it's back to the Mystic Ruins.
It is like you have to
You might find something. Oh, yeah, I remember now.
you have to deal with Knuckles.
Yeah, I have to go talk to Knuckles.
Being a gullible idiot like always.
Go kick his peanut head around for a little bit.
Knock his Knuckles.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins.
And unfortunately, he's not going to Chuckle.
Because he's not like Sonic.
Yep. He's gonna try to flex his muscles, but it's not gonna work.
He is hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell.
Break him down whether they're solid or frail. And that's about as much as of the song that I remember off the top of my head.
I just remembered that knock his Knuckles. Dude.
That wasn't that the other one though?
Is that I can't remember if it was the first Sonic Knuckles theme or the second one. They all sound the same to me.
One thing I really liked from 1 to 2 was that they remixed everybody's themes. It gave the game a sense of continuity that the game probably wouldn't have otherwise had, because very little that happens in this game actually matters in the second game.
That is kind of self-contained.
Oh no.
I mean, there's like some nods and stuff to this game in there, but
Oh no.
oh no.
Give it your best.
Like, hey, Knuckles, remember that time that anybody ever has told you that somebody's taken the Master Emerald or the Emeralds?
Yep.
And you believe them?
Oh no! The Chaos Emeralds!
Our friendships notwithstanding?
And here comes Robotnik again.
Oh no, the Chaos.
Oh!
Like taking candy from a baby.
Eggman literally showing up out of nowhere.
Say what?
Eggman literally showing up out of nowhere.
Yep. Because he's literally just following them around and then
You made it all too easy.
doing whatever,
Practically
just do whatever he has to do to just grab it out from under them.
Hold it right there, creep!
Which, to be fair, is pretty smart,
Get
but
away with this. Knuckles,
Also way too easy.
trick you
Yep.
again.
Me? What about you?
Way to go, knucklehead!
In all fairness, Sonic doesn't have any pockets. He doesn't have any place to put them.
4 lovely emeralds.
4 lovely emeralds.
I like it. What about you? I wasn't the one who believed Eggman when he said somebody took the emeralds.
Unlike the last time.
These are for you, my
Somebody
friend.
here actually pays attention to what Eggman is saying and recognizes a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Spoilers. It's not you.
This is the second time he's done this, at least.
Man, no one ever cuts us any slack.
At least he seems a little bit more smart, a little bit more intelligent about it in Sonic Adventure 2.
I mean, in that case, it's just Rouge's like, I want to take your emerald.
He's like, nope. And then Eggman's like, I want to take your emerald. And Knuckles like, hey, guess what? Splitting it up.
Brilliant plan. I'm just gonna fucking break it. Now nobody can have it. Isn't that like a sacred object to your people?
I hate this boss fight. This used to give me so much trouble.
I never quite understood it because like it lets you stand on the water for a second just fine.
Badly coded boss stage. But if you sink too far, you'll actually die. So, or you at least lose rings.
Because Sonic can't swim through whatever godforsaken he is.
Yeah.
I like how the only reason that is because somebody at Sega was just like, hedgehogs can't swim. Then years later, YouTube videos of people like, look at my hedgehog swimming in the bathtub.
Huh. Well, I'm sure they can swim, but the question is, can they breathe underwater? Probably not.
Well, no, but neither can most mammals.
True.
And even then, dolphins are kind of like, well, we still need to come up for air too. That's what Echo the Dolphin taught me, aside from being fucking creepy as shit.
Oh god. Oh god.
Like that whole little octopus thing in Echo the Dolphin.
Yeah.
It's weird. To this day, I still don't quite understand the point of Echo the Dolphin. It's like, okay, it's a game about being...
I think the entire story of the game was in the manual and nowhere else.
You are a dolphin.
It was something to do with time travel or something.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Or was that the... No, that was aliens. Aliens were taking the water or something crazy like that. Yeah, like I said, I don't even know. And here comes Eggman's ship.
All the days when cutscenes were a reward. If only because they looked a hell of a lot better than the rest of the game.
Suddenly it looks horrible.
It pales in comparison to the power of chaos.
Sorry, we had to switch to the low poly version.
Yeah. It pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Well, yeah, that's why you tried to attack it with your ship later in the game.
So, like, the low poly models in Mega Man Legends 2.
Hey, we can't let him get away.
Yep.
When you get more than like 10 feet away from
Stop and we'll take the tornado.
Mip mapping.
Yeah.
That's what they call that when you are playing a game or in a 3D environment, and the textures change as you get
No
closer.
problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
This makes me think of
Come on.
how they tried to hide it in Turok by just having fog 10 feet in front of you. And then Knuckles just vanishes.
And now,
Wait here for
airship time.
Knuckles just like, well, I got some shit to do, so.
Boing.
Sonic, you can't even put your hands on your hips. You don't have hips.
That's true, he doesn't have hips. How odd is that?
He has just a round, bulbous body. Sonic can only put his hands on his sides.
Sonic, hop in.
And it sounded like Marvel was saying that there's some other stuff in the pipelines for in terms of the next gen console space.
That's good.
I sure would like it if one of those things was Marvel vs. Capcom 4, but pretty unlikely.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold my breath on that one. Despite the fact that Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was probably pretty freaking popular.
Now,
Airship!
some folks were saying it's just because Marvel is too big now for it to work.
No. They're about as big as they were before. I don't understand that logic at all. I mean, they actually literally have less universes now than they did previously.
I don't get it either.
Say what?
I don't get it either.
Like, that sounds like a bullshit excuse to me.
Like, I kind of understand what they mean by it.
And that there's a movie universe and a DC, and a TV universe and a... No, I don't think that matters because there were like 3 different universes to choose from before. All you do is you pick the best version of those characters and you go with it. It's not that hard. Or just stick to one universe. The ultimate characters.
It sure would be kind of funny trying to see how they'd work out the voice acting part. See how they changed all the voice actors for whatchamacallit. That cartoon, Avengers Assemble.
Oh yeah. You know that show turned out to be okay. Like, it wasn't as good as EMH, but it was alright.
I tried my hardest to get into it, but I sucked.
It took a while to really get going, though. And they still sometimes wasted time on nothing episodes, like, oh, Falcon's mom is coming. Like, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what I remember about it, is like my mom made cookies. I'm just like, oh my god, why? Why are we doing this? Why is this the thing that is even happening?
I am so bad at this.
Who thought this whole thing was a good idea?
Did anybody get lost after I stopped streaming, by the way?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We did it!
Way to go, Tails!
I think you're celebrating a little bit too fast.
New JoJo game next week. Yeah. I am excited.
Did you hear what was going on with the Berserk game, the Berserk Muso that they're doing?
Yes.
Did you hear about the marketing?
No.
Apparently, on the box art, they have Casca on the front, and it's Casca.
Nipple?
No, it's Casca during that scene.
Oh.
There's
Yeah. Yeah,
Tails?
I could see why people might
Tails?
not care much for that.
Yeah, and apparently they doubled down on that by having some paraphernalia that came with the game. There's Casca after that
I'm
happened,
looking for?
and a wet T-shirt.
Japan.
Yep.
Oh, I wonder if he's okay.
That just doesn't seem like a thing. You know, I mean, it happened in the show, and
Yeah.
it's kind of important to what goes on, but it's not. Why would you?
Highlight it.
Right.
Front and center.
Right. Especially when a game's not about that.
I'm still very excited because it's finally something that isn't just all about the golden age of the Hawk. I sure am fucking sick of hearing about that.
Okay, now what?
Why don't you try going to the casino?
Then again, there is
Because
the whole. There is the fact now that I mean, when did the casino? There is the fact that the manga finally picked up again.
See, I don't really necessarily know a whole lot about it. Like, I've never actually watched any of it.
Sonic, wait up!
I only know it because it was on hiatus for like the longest time.
Yep.
Amy.
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this
And then the stream kind of froze for a second.
so you need to be
Hey, what?
bodyguard
The
for
stream
a
kind of
while.
froze for a second there.
You
Oh.
must be kidding.
It's probably internet
If
based.
you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
You're just gonna tag along anyway. Now you can play with Amy.
No trains are currently in service.
And apparently, I just got an achievement.
You got heckled by your stalker. Here you go. think now you can go to Twinkle Park.
Yeah, now I go to Twinkle Park.
I think the Berserk manga was on hiatus because, like, the author was really fucking into Idolmaster.
He was what?
He was really fucking into Idolmaster.
He's just a chunk of cheesy hard.
Wow.
You can't see it, but I'm making the most annoyed, disgusted face I possibly can.
Oh, now what? Huh?
Look here. It says shoot Chuckle.
That seems to be kind of like a recurring problem I've noticed.
Amy!
So basically he got super addicted to some other thing?
Yes.
That's bad.
Oh man, that girl is such a pain.
And then we've got Harada, who's really into it too, and that's how we got fucking Lucky Chloe.
Oh, he's into it too? Well, that explains why he's having so much trouble making a game on time too.
Well, then again, Tech has always had that issue.
True. He's a perfectionist.
And that whole arcade first model.
Which is bullshit in 2016.
Hey, I suppose in the long run, if it gets us the full game without having to worry about like balance updates and all that sort of thing. But still.
Well, that's going to happen eventually anyway. That's the thing. Because you're releasing it to a completely different market, it's gonna unveil whole new things that the developers didn't anticipate.
Yeah. I've never quite understood that. It's like, okay, well, arcades aren't a thing in America anyway. They haven't been for a very long time.
They're barely a thing in Japan.
Why would you even think that this is a good idea?
Because this is the way we've done it before. Clearly, that's the only reason that we should do anything. We used to hide in caves for safety. We should hide in caves now. Because that's how we used to do things.
Sadly, it's probably true. And then, of course, we have both Capcom and SNK and Arc System Works. Like, nope. Well, not less Arc System Works, more Capcom and SNK, really.
Mm-hmm. Didn't Arc System Works have an arcade release?
Yeah, for
both, actually.
Yeah. I am still kind of salty that Revelator didn't get a dub.
Eh.
I mean, I get that it's because they haven't actually finished all the story mode stuff, but still.
They haven't finished the story mode?
Yep, it's going to be DLC.
So they did it too.
I think I don't know if it's going to be free or paid or what. But
How come nobody's commenting on this?
because Arc System works. It's not Capcom. Therefore, it's okay.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I mean, yeah, it sucks that Capcom didn't do it, but you should hold everybody to that standard.
They might be doing... I'm going to guess it's probably going to be free.
It better be.
It would be kind of... It would be kind of suicide to do it otherwise at this point.
Right. I mean, even Capcom did that. That was what they intended on doing from the start.
Fucking finally out next week.
Oh, I blew that really bad.
I could kind of see if that once they finish all the story mode stuff, they might actually be like, hey, here's the dub as DLC.
I don't think they'll do that.
Probably not.
That seems like an extra expense that they probably don't want.
It would be nice though.
If they were going to do it, they would have done it right from the beginning.
I mean, I did actually like Guilty Gear's dub.
Yeah, it was unobtrusive. It wasn't terrible.
All the voices fit, and that's kind of all that matters to me. Sid sounded like a plucky, optimistic kid. Teenager.
Which is what he should sound like.
Listening to Soul's Japanese voice, it sounds a lot different than it did in XX and Accent Core, but I don't get why Yoshimitari just doesn't do the voice himself, but other than probably busy, but still. He doesn't even do Saul's voice in game anymore.
Didn't he used to?
In the original and X. I think actually XX too. Joji Naka took over in story mode and beyond that. Which is funny because I think Joji Naka actually voices Kazuya too.
Huh.
I'd have to double check that. Speaking of things that I actually like the dub of, all the Tekken characters of Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
Yeah, those are all pretty good. I thought it was weird how, like, Abel's voice changed, for example.
Which is funny. It's the same voice actor, too.
Yeah, but he did it with a different manner. He did it with an accent, whereas he didn't do that before.
He probably just finally, like, kind of...
I mean, he's French, so it makes sense, but it's still like, wait, what?
Welcome to Twinkle.
I think that's probably what he just finally got into his groove.
Shoot! I've lost Amy.
Probably just the direction that they gave him.
I'd better catch her before.
Yep, it's he did voice Kazuya. He took over for what was his name? Masanori Shinomura or something like that.
Oh, look, an ID card. I wonder what that's for. Time to play my favorite stage.
What is it, Radical Highway?
No, it's not Radical Highway, but it's whatever this game calls it.
Yeah, Radical Highway is, I think, Shadow's version of Sonic Adventure 2.
Yep. And we're going to do it on the next episode. Seems like a good place to stop it, because basically I had about 8 minutes left, but like...
Yeah.